This year, we decided to experience Christmas in Italy and ski the Italian Dolomites. So as soon as the kids started Christmas break, we caught a flight to Milan. Overnight flights to Europe can be tough. So after landing in Milan, we headed straight for the hotel, right near the train station. Then we walked for some of the best pizza we've ever had. I had a pistachio pizza and Patty had one with potatoes and bacon. It was amazing and we got way too much. On Saturday morning, after a rough night's sleep, we grabbed some delicious pastries from a nearby bakery. Then we crossed the street to the station and headed east towards Venice. We had time for a quick lunch near the station before catching a bus up into the Dolomites. The views from the bus were stunning. Unfortunately, with the Olympics coming to Cortina next year, there is tons of construction. We stayed at the Royal Hotel right in the heart of the pedestrian street with all the shopping and restaurants in town. We had just enough time when we arrived to pick up our skis for tomorrow and grab an early dinner at Hacker Shore, a German pub. Since this is our first day of skiing this winter, we decided to take it easy on Sunday. We hopped a bus over to the Cinque area on the mountain. We skied that part of the mountain and then moved on to Poco.
It's cold.
And skied back to Torri for a quick lunch on the slopes. We finished the day with a trip up the top of Pomides. We left Patty at Refugio to get a drink while the kids and I took a run down from the top. Unfortunately, the waiter convinced her that a liter was the right amount of wine to order. We skied Stratofana Olimpica all the way back down to the base. And we caught the ski bus back into town. We were jet-lagged and tired, so we finished the day with pizza in the room. Monday was the day I was most looking forward to, the Sellaronda. After an early breakfast at the hotel, our guide Andrea picked us up at 8 a.m. sharp. We headed over the mountain to Corvara to begin our adventure. The Sellaronda is a famous ski loop around Ronda, the Sella mountain group. The route covers 5 ski resorts over 4 mountain valleys. The route can be done clockwise or counterclockwise. We chose clockwise because it's a bit easier. In total, we covered about 37 kilometers, with 23 on skis and the rest on lifts. The route is absolutely stunning, probably the best scenery I've ever seen on skis. It felt like we were going from view to view to view. There were high wind warnings for the afternoon, and we had to ski quickly to ensure that we would make it around the whole loop. We made it 3/4 of the way before lunch, then stopped for a quick meal and completed the circuit. Since it was still early, we dropped Patty off so she could rest, and the kids and I flew down a few steep runs with our guide. We absolutely needed a guide for the Sellaronda. Not only are the slopes often poorly marked, but the trail ratings, blue, red, black, from easiest to hardest, were wildly inconsistent. We were more hungry than tired when we finally got home, so we had a meal of traditional Italian dishes at Cinque Torri restaurant before turning in for the night. We were ready for an easy day on Tuesday. Everyone slept in and it was nearly lunchtime before we headed for the slopes. We headed up the Col Giusci gondola and skied a bit at Tofana. The ladies decided to head back early, leaving Russell and I to take a few more runs to finish the afternoon. Once we were done skiing, we got cleaned up, had an afternoon snack, and went out to soak up Christmas Eve in Cortina and have a lovely dinner at Dolomites.
You guys gotta taste that.
Merry Christmas! We slept in a little on Wednesday before hitting the slopes again. This time we caught the bus over to Cinque and took the Skylink gondola over to the Cinque Torri ski area. Cinque Torri is a beautiful rock formation that overlooks the whole ski area. We took a few runs above the tree line with some amazing views before making our way back down the mountain for a snack. We finished the day by riding back on the gondola and taking a run on the finally open Stratofana Olimpica chute, a steep, icy trail that appears to be carved right out of the rock face. We did a little window shopping and had a lovely dinner at Il Vecchietto, our new favorite restaurant in Cortina. With half a day to ski before checkout, we got an early start this morning and headed up the Funicula Faloria to explore the backside of the mountain. We had heard that the Faloria side had the best views, and that was absolutely true. We thought Faloria might have had the best views in all of the Dolomites. From there, we checked out, and now we're headed to catch a bus on to Venice. Skiing in the Dolomites has been nothing short of amazing. The views here are probably the best ski views I've ever seen, and the food is excellent as well. Unfortunately, we were early enough in the season that not everything was open, and the snow quality was a little lower than we expected, with lots of ice on the slopes. But all of that was easy to overlook when a ski area has views this amazing. The town of Cortina is lovely, especially at Christmas. We stayed in the Hotel Royal right on the Via Roma pedestrian street, the perfect place to stay. And that wraps up this part of our Christmas in Italy video. We hope you enjoyed it.